How many people here are veterans or know someone that has served in the military? Raise your hand. Quite a few. All right. When people find I'm a veteran, the first thing they do is they thank me for my service. And immediately after that, I never know what to do because it feels so awkward. Typically because this is when the conversation ends. And so today I had a chance to speak with a lot of you one-on-one, and you said, thank you for your service. And how many of our conversations ended? 100% of them. Why? Because sometimes we may not know how to communicate with each other. Sometimes it's a little taboo. So I want to give you some steps, some things, some action items that we can do together to make sure that there's a good synergy and a connection between civilians and military. All right? So number one, there's some rules. You gotta learn them. I'll tell you the rules. Rule number one, from my opinion, the Army is the best branch of all of them. You guys are laughing because you agree with me. Well, I have to share with you that not all of us are in the Army. There's other branches of the military. And so sometimes when you're speaking with veterans, you ask, well, were you in the Air Force? What did you do? It's kind of confusing sometimes. So here are the branches of the United States military. It's United States Army, which is, of course, the best branch. You guys are fast learners. United States Air Force, United States Navy, United States Coast Guard, and I can't forget about my double dog, the Marine Corps. And that's C-O-R-P, not C-O-R-E. You also have the Coast Guard and our newest sibling, the United States Space Force. Number two, learn how we think, how we consume information, and how we communicate. Who've heard the term BLUF? B-L-U-F. It means bottom line up front. For most of us as veterans, and particularly myself, spare me the details. Just give it to me straight, bottom line, what my part of the mission is, and I'm moving forward from there. So oftentimes when you communicate with veterans, you may feel as if your message isn't coming across. Half the time we're just bored because we already know what you're going to tell us. Number three, understand that a lot of these men and women that have served in our country have served for 20 years. And for 20 years, they have been adjusted to one way of living, which is military life. Imagine getting out and learning something all the way new at age 40 and 50, and sometimes 25. So I ask for you guys, have a little patience with us as we transition, because transition can be very tough. It can be very grueling. It can be very in your face. It can be very difficult to understand this new world that I have to perform in at a high level. So I want to share a story with you guys. It's a very emotional story. I was 22 years old, and this was before I went to Iraq. I came back to the United States, mostly in part, to see my friends before I took that trip to Iraq. I felt as if it was my last trip. So I came back to the United States with a negative bank account. There's a particular bank that you can bank with as a service member where you can overdraw your account by the amount of your next paycheck. So as a young E3, oftentimes my account was overdrawn by a couple $1,000s. I came back on a MAC flight from Germany to New Jersey to Fort Dix, because that's a free flight for those that understand what MAC flights are. A free flight, but I had to get a Greyhound from New Jersey to North Carolina. I had no money in my pocket, and my parents didn't either. And so I'm on this phone call, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, how am I going to get home? This is going to be very tough for me to be able to get from New Jersey to North Carolina. I'm having this phone call with my mother, and I tell her I'm trying to get back to Fayetteville. I have no way of getting there. Can you please send me a Western Union or something? There was this guy that asked me, was I coming or going? And I had no idea what he meant. And so what he basically meant was, were you coming back or forth from Iraq or Afghanistan? And I just said, I'm going, because I don't know how to really answer this question. He gave me $74. My bus fare was $74. And he said, thank you for your service. And so I'll leave you guys with a simple call to action. A lot of times where you're thanking a veteran for their service is where the conversation ends. Instead, let's have a conversation about, what did you do in the military? What was your job? Or what was your experience like? Where did you go? Who did you see? What was it like raising family in the military? That keep it going and going and going. So with that being said, I thank each of you for your service, your time today, and I also want to thank veterans as well for being able to be amongst great people like you and yourselves today. Thank you.